people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another FM experiment. Kind of doing a double one at this point. Kind of going to do like a double experiment in this video. Obviously, as you guys know, Jeremie Frimpong has moved to Liverpool to replace Trent. So that has been done in this like little save that I'm using. Trent's at Madrid, Frimpong's at Liverpool. But I've also moved across Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. As we know, there is conversations happening. There is a belief that he may move for a record fee to the Scousers. So I thought I'd put them both in. You know, do the usual, lock them into position, sim 5 years, see what happens, see what they win, and just go for it all, yeah? But before I get into that, guys, thank you so much for watching the videos. I appreciate all the support. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Feel free to drop some comments, any hints, any tips, any suggestions, you know, any feedback, everything. You know, I'm always open to that. Feedback's always welcome here. You know, I want to try and get better for you guys, and I want to try and get you lot involved as much as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna sim to the end of season 1, and then we'll see how the two boys got on in their first year at Liverpool. Alright guys, here we are. End of season 1. As you can see, Liverpool won the Premier League, so Wirtz and Frimpong each get a Premier League medal. Salah's dominated all the stats. Pretty much, yeah, he's just cleaned up, man. But I'll jump into the squad page now. We'll see what Wirtz did, we'll see what Frimpong did, and then we'll go through the rest of the competition. So looking at the squad, Frimpong played a lot of games, 18 appearances, 26 as a sub, 6 assists, no goals. And Florian Wirtz, 38 appearances, 5 as a sub, 16 goals, 9 assists, not bad. Not a bad first year. And then you've got Salah just smashing it, man. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is we'll just have a quick look at the competitions page, see what else Liverpool did. And they also won the Carabao Cup, so nice little double for Frimpong and Wirtz. Knocked out in the round of 16 by Celtic, that's a bummer. Knocked out in the 5th round by Bolton, that's also a bit of a horrible one. But let's see, Carabao Cup path. Demolished Leeds in the final. Nunes got top scorer, Salah top assists. Yeah, they ain't having Wirtz and them lot on that one. Beat City in the final. Semi-final, sorry. Beat Brighton in the quarters. Beat Newcastle in the 4th round, and then in the 3rd round when they came into the competition, beat Birmingham. So not bad. 2 trophies in their first year. FA Cup I don't really care about. They got knocked out in the 5th round to Bolton of all teams. They probably deserved it. Let's jump into the Champions League and see what happened there. So Champions League's probably getting played tomorrow on this save. Bayern and Madrid are in the final. I can't bother simulating that because I just want to know what happened with Liverpool. So let's start with Mbappe got top scorer, fair enough, standard at this point. Liverpool's group was, that's hard. Liverpool, Milan, Bayer Leverkusen, Girona. So a repeat of the 2005 final. And then up against fan favourite Xavi Alonso, and also homecomings for the 2 other lads. And did Liverpool beat them? Nah, Liverpool didn't even beat them. They lost once and drew to Bayer Leverkusen. Fair enough. Right, so that's the group stages. Round of 16. So they must have lost the first leg 3-0, and then, well, better luck next year, chaps. Yeah, Let's see, awards wise, and players get anything. Let's go with start with goal of the month. Diaz, Szoboszlai, Jota. Yep, nothing there for Wirtz or Frimpong. Wirtz got player of the month though, nice. He got one. So he got one, he won one, he came third in one, not bad. Let's do, where's it gone? Let's do team of the year. Team of the year, this is the players' team of the year. Frimpong's in it, Wirtz is in it, nice. And yeah, that's the only ones we need to see, really. So yeah, they've started off really well, you know, winning 2 trophies there, getting their names on the score sheet in the assists column, and you know they've walked the league, man. 73 goals. Who did they lose to? Lost to City, Brighton, Chelsea, and lost what looked like a banging fixture against Villa. Drew Leicester, West Ham. Oh wow, not bad at all that. But yeah, very successful first season. Let's jump into the end of the second season and see how they got on. Alright guys, here we are. Second season is over and done with, and as you can see, Tottenham Hotspur have won the title. Won it by 4 points. Liverpool came second. Looking at them stats there, no mention of Florian Wirtz, no mention of Jeremie Frimpong, but we'll take a bit of a deeper dive into them and see what's going on. So, Frimpong, 26 appearances, starting, 14 as a sub, only 8 assists. Wirtz, 53 appearances, 13 goals, 9 assists, not bad. Improved on last year. He improved, Frimpong dropped. And if we go to competitions, got knocked out of the quarterfinal there, knocked out of the third round, knocked out. My God. Who did they lose to in the quarterfinal? Well, who did they lose to? League phase. League phase, they were 6th. They played Gala, Antwerp, Bayer Leverkusen again, Leipzig, Copenhagen, Rennes, Frankfurt, and Madrid. And then round of 16, because they went straight to that. Beat Juve, quarterfinal. Beat City. Semi-final, knocked out by Madrid. And then Madrid PSG is the final. Okay, fair enough. FA Cup knocked out third round. Carabao Cup knocked out quarterfinal. Let's have a look here for the awards. Let's go with goal of the month. Nothing for either of them. Player of the month. Not a single Liverpool player in it. Wirtz came second. So Wirtz got a second place and a third place in player of the month. And then if we look at players team of the year, Wirtz is in there again. Frimpong's dropped out this time. Yeah, look at some of these results, because we're not done this on some of the other ones. Wirtz. Yeah, not really seeing too much of him, to be honest. But yeah, that second, finished second, kind of dropped off everywhere else. Guess we just move on to season 3 and see what happens. End of season 3. Liverpool seem to have fallen off a cliff. They're now in 7th. Wirtz has got the highest average rating, as you can see, most assists. Frimpong's had a mare. He's got 13 yellow cards. That's just a snapshot. If we go here, 7 assists, 2 goals in 48 appearances, and Florian Wirtz, 17 assists, 7 goals So they are starting to fall down a bit. No idea why, because I've put every single thing in the hands of the assistant, but you know, it is what it is. And look, it's Liverpool. The more they suffer, the more I laugh, to be honest. Let's have a look at the competitions and see how they got on in the other trophies. Oh, they won the Carabao Cup. So that's 3 trophies for Wirtz and Frimpong. Wirtz's name's there for assist, there for assists in the Champions League, highest rating in the Champions League. Knocked out in the semi-final of the FA Cup by Fulham, so not bad. Let's have a look at the FA Cup. Spurs are smashing it on the save. Liverpool knocked out by Fulham. Beat Bournemouth in the quarters. 5th round got past Plymouth. Bit of an easy one there. Beat Coventry in the 4th round. 3rd round they beat Brighton, so they had quite an easy run in the FA Cup. Carabao Cup, beat Chelsea on penalties in the final. Semi-final they beat Leicester. Quarter-final they beat Stockport. 4th round they beat United. And 3rd round they beat Palace, so Carabao Cup was well fought for. FA Cup, they had a bit of an easy run, but let's see what the Champions League's saying. And Bayern are reigning champions. They beat PSG, fair enough. Let's go to league phase. Liverpool 6th again. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that first one, but yeah, they beat them 5-0. They played Freiburg, Ajax, FC Bayern, Salzburg, Atletico Madrid, Athletic Bilbao, and Leipzig. So some good matchups there. Obviously got straight through to the last 16, which is a bonus. Wirtz there on the top assist chart. Trent there as well, killing it. So that's kind of working there. And if we have a look at the round of 16, they played Monaco, beat them. Quarters got demolished by Man City. And then if we go into awards, see what the dream team's saying for the Champions League. Neither of them. Trent got in it though. Happy days. Happy for Trent. Yeah, that's season 3. I guess we just roll on through season 4. We're getting through this one quite rapid, to be honest. So if this is a bit of a more fast-paced one. If you rather me doing like this, let me know. If you want me to do them a bit more long-winded, a bit more detailed, let me know. Obviously, I'll go with what you guys suggest in the end. But yeah, going to jump to the end of season 4, and we'll see how Liverpool get on in the Europa League. Whoa. They fell off hard. They've done a Man United. They're 15th at the end of the 4th season. United won the league though. Woo. Go United. Wirtz has dominated the charts. 13 goals, 13 assists, highest average rating, 7 player of the matches. Frimpong with 10 yellow cards. He's having a mare. But yeah, let's have a look at the squad. I don't know what the AI is doing, because the AI's got control of transfers, but yeah. 41 appearances, 6 sub appearances, 4 goals, 6 assists. Better, to be honest. 13 each from Wirtz, as we know. In 44 appearances and 2 sub. Let's see what the competitions page is saying. And oh man, well, Wirtz got highest rating for Liverpool, which is a good thing, I suppose. Frimpong got an assist. Right, okay, let's have a look. We'll start with Europa League. Monaco won the Europa League. Nice. Not there. We'll go to league phase. Right, league phase. They lost 1 game. They played Mainz, Maccabi Haifa, Sturm Graz, Monaco, Braga, Apoel, Shakhtar, and Galatasaray. Solid. Probably, yeah, that's about right. Probably should have been more Napoli's level with 21 points, maybe 24. But again, I don't know what's happening with the AI and transfers. Round of 16 to beat Besiktas. Quarterfinals, they got dumped out by Monaco, who are the eventual winners. And if we look at awards, let's have a look at... No, there's no dream team for this, but they didn't win anything. If we go back to FA Cup 5th round, so lost 2-0 to Southampton. 4th round, beat Norwich 2-0. 3rd round, beat Bournemouth, and that's it. Carabao Cup, they got knocked out of the 4th round as defending champions. They would have entered in the 2nd round because of their poor performance. Oh wait, no, they're in Europe, so they would have been 3rd round. Beat Forest on penalties. Dumped out by Brighton. So yeah, I mean, individually, very good season for Wirtz. Everything else went down the drain, but we've got one more season left. They've got no European football. Let's see what they do. Can they do what Antonio Conte and Napoli did and win the league? I don't know, but I'm going to run it now, and I'll see you in a second. People, we're back, and Liverpool made a massive improvement, to be fair. They're 8th. Damn sight better than being 15th last time out. Wirtz has dominated the goal scoring again. Frimpong seems to keep getting yellows, but he's also picked up his act and picking up some good solid performances with a high average rating there. But let's see what the rest of it's saying. If we go into the squad, Frimpong 6 goals 5 assists, 14 goals 4 assists for Wirtz. Not too bad. They did okay, I suppose. And then if we look at competitions, knocked out in the 4th round by Brentford, that's disappointing. Knocked out in the quarterfinals by Wolves, that's disappointing. But they managed to get themselves back into Europe and lock something down, so that's positive for them. Yeah, that's 5 seasons done. They won a Champions League. No, they won a Premier League, they won a Carabao Cup, and another Carabao Cup. Yeah, they won 1 Premier League each, 2 Carabao Cups. Wirtz, 40 goals and 166 appearances. It's alright, innit? It's not perfect, it's not great, but I'm assuming under Slot they'll do a lot better. Got a decent, yeah, assists is probably about the same, maybe a bit less. Frimpong, took him to the 4th season to get a league goal. Wow. But them assists, I would have expected them to be a lot higher for, as much as people rave about Frimpong and how well he did in Xabi Alonso's setup with him and Grimaldo getting assists left and right, and even, chipping in with goals at times in that invincible season. But yeah, that's that experiment done. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you appreciate the more fast-paced run-through of it all. And let me know what you guys want to see next in terms of other experiments or even teams to manage. I've got a plan in mind when my Newcastle series comes to an end. But if there's a team you want to see me have a go at, let me know. Or like a scenario, like a journeyman or whatever, do let me know. And I'll see what I can do. But until then, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below to see more. Feel free to leave a like, leave some comments, any hints, tips, feedback, anything's always welcome. And I'll see you on the next one.